I'm Charlie Durfee, and we are in my workshop in Woolwich, Maine, coastal Maine, and I build furniture for a living and to keep me out of trouble. I had a shop in a one-car garage, which was 14 feet long and whatever the width would be for a garage. No, it was 16 feet long, but I built a 14-foot boat in there. So that was entertaining. Every time you had to change a plank or something, you had to go outdoors, change it end for end and come back in. So yeah, but it worked. And again, you know, it was my own place. And I had that for about 6 years. And in fact, in there, I built quite a bit of the door frames and doors and things like that for this shop. So yeah, I had it while I had the place in Bath, the one-car garage, while I was building this shop here. So when I moved here, this seemed like a palace. And it still does. I still enjoy it. 1985, I started. And it's an organic thing. It's changed several times over. The basic structure, though, in 1985, yeah. But at that point, I had a girlfriend, and actually today we are celebrating our 30th wedding anniversary as I speak. Starting in 1986, I lived here, and then both of us lived here because she was away still at school for a while. And we actually lived upstairs. So upstairs lived there for about 6 years.
Was there a bathroom in here when you guys were living?
No, we had an outhouse, which is now our garden shed. In the meantime, we had one child, and so 3 of us were upstairs in a pretty rustic apartment. And then we built what now I call our grown-up house, which is up the hill. And that's where we've been ever since. That was in the early 90s. We moved to the house. You know, looking back, you think, oh my gosh, why would you do that? But, and some people certainly would think, oh, no way. But you know, it's a way to get out on your own, have your own place, not a lot of expense. We never had a mortgage, always paid for the whole thing as we went. House, shop, the land, the whole shebang. So it's a way to do it. Yeah, but it took a lot of effort, and there definitely was sacrifice. I don't consider myself any unusual, you know. In fact, we have many people in this area, and Maine is full of people that have done exactly the same thing in various degrees and ways of doing it, but to sort of make your own, make it yourself. Mm-hmm. You always wish it was bigger. But in fact, at one point I thought of pushing out this wall and expanding out that way a bit, but it never happened. And now I'm fine. You know, it's funny, you adapt your work to what you have for space. So I think people who have bigger shops can take on big projects. But this one works really well for me. I think in the long run, I've come to realize it's very efficient. I consider myself very lucky, very, very lucky. I mean, a lot of people, you know, they retire and start doing what I've been doing for my whole adult life, really. And so I just consider myself quite lucky. And so I'm glad to be here. Nothing else, I can just look out the window and sort of enjoy the, enjoy the countryside, watch the seasons change.